Hi everyone, welcome back to Art for Heart. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to draw a side profile. So we're just going to get into proportioning, dimensioning, all that good stuff. Remember, if you want to learn how to draw other things, all my videos are on the channel, and we have lots of really good comprehensive guides to drawing a lot of different things. Today, all you're going to need is a sketchbook or a piece of paper to draw on and a pencil with an eraser or a separate eraser, whatever works. So let's get into it. Alright, so to draw a side profile, we're first going to start out with a simple circle. So get your circle in. Remember, very light lines. Lots of lines. Do the chicken scratch method. Nothing hard and dark. This is a sketch. And then we're going to do something akin to an X. So you're going to draw a line through your circle that's going to cut it in half, and make sure it's slanted. And then you're going to draw another line perpendicular to it. So it's going to end up kind of looking like an X. So then the next part is we're going to quickly draw in a little triangle right here. So this is going to be where our eye is going to develop, and we're going to get the details in for that later. Now we're going to draw a little line here, make a little triangle, and then from this line, you're going to draw, this jaw. So the jaw is going to be coming out. It's just going to be a straight line coming out. You want it out a little bit farther than this end of the circle here, and it's going to be right there. So for the jaw, you're then going to draw a line like this, just because, you know, the jaw is generally curved, and then you're going to draw the slope of the face. So something like that. All right, so now that we have our basic head shape in, we're going to do the nose. So the nose is going to actually come out right around where the top of the eye is. So you're going to start drawing your line here, and then it's going to maybe go down until a little more than a third of the face, somewhere around that area. So the nose is essentially just a triangle like this, but you want to curve the edge, of course. And right before you hit the edge of the circle, you want to curve it back down like this. And after the nose, we're going to do the lips. So we can go straight into the lips by curving this line back into a slightly downturned line. And I'm actually going to move that up like this. And then to get the bottom lip in, you're just going to draw another line coming out like that, form a nice triangle shape right here, and here you go. That's your bottom lip. This is going to be your top lip. And then the lip's going to come out and come down, and it's going to be under the lip. Your chin comes up to meet the edge of the lip, sort of. So you want to draw this line, and you're going to curve your chin out more, and then go back and reconnect it to the jaw. So with this tutorial, I'm constantly reshaping the face. My initial shape of the face is rarely what I actually follow, and you just have to constantly be making adjustments, trying to figure out what works. So next, we're going to do the eye. And the eye here is this triangle shape I drew. I don't like how it's so upwardly angled, like you can see this here, so I'm just drawing it a little bit more like that. But the eye is really easy. It's basically you're having this triangle without the third side, and your third side is just going to be slightly curved, right, because this is the eyeball, and you're going to draw in pupil and iris, and we need to add in the upper and lower lids. So for the upper lid, it's just going to be a line directly parallel to your the top of your eye, and then just when you get to the end, you're gonna curve it over, just like that. And for your bottom lid, it's gonna be like lighter, and you're just gonna add in a slight curved line underneath, like that. Okay, so now that we have our eye in, we're gonna do the forehead, and I'm not really sure what it's called, but I think it's like a brow bump, because when your nose comes up, it curves here, and then it comes out a little bit, because this is the area where your brow is gonna be, and most people have like this little bump where their brow is, and then they go right back into their forehead. So for the forehead, it's basically the same shape. I'm making it a little bit more curved, adding some more dimension, like that. Okay, so here is our brow bump, and we're gonna align our brow. So draw out your general brow shape. Remember, brows are curved. They come up and then they're gonna come down a little bit. The downward curve is usually a little bit more dramatic than the upward curve. So yeah, draw that in and make it really light. See, I went a little too dark there. And then now we're just gonna do the eyebrow hairs. I talked about how to do eyebrow hairs in my previous full face tutorial, but you're just gonna come up really light lines, really just this motion as you go back. Make sure not to apply too much pressure, and you're just gonna develop your brow. And if you don't like the way your hairs are looking, you can always erase, redo them, like this. Okay, so this is okay for me right now for my brow, and it's aligned with my brow bump, so this makes sense with the shape of the face. And now we're just gonna finish up the nose. So with the nose, this shape is good, but actually I do wanna bring this in a little farther back. I feel like the tilt makes it a little bit awkward. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to add in the back of the nose in the end, so it's just this curve. It's just a simple little curve. Make sure it's aligning. These two are aligning here, and it's very simple, very easy. And you're just gonna add in the nostril afterwards. The nostril is gonna come up a little bit in front of here, so around this area. It's gonna be pretty long. You know, when you see people from the side, their nostrils look pretty long. It's gonna go all the way up until maybe a little less than halfway here, depends. Some people have longer nostrils than others. A thing about the face is, you know, it varies based on who you're drawing. But yeah, this is pretty generic, pretty simple. You know, for the lips, I'm maybe not liking my lips so much. I think they're a little bit too downturned. They look a little bit awkward with the rest of the face, so I'm just gonna do that. And then I redid them, and it's all about just adjusting, change your lines, change your slope. Maybe I wanna make the tip of this person's nose a little bit more pointed. All right, so that's good for that. And then we're gonna finish up the rest of the face. You can see back here, you know, it still needs to be developed. So what we're first gonna do is we're gonna do an ear, and I made this jawline come up a lot. So I'm gonna erase it a little bit, and your ear is usually gonna be started like the bottom-ish of your nose. It depends. With the side profile, since he's looking down, it might be a little bit higher just because of angles. But basically for the ear, you're just gonna draw a nice curved line coming out. You want it to be out like an egg shape almost. You can finish up your shape, and then you're just gonna stop it. So you want to add in that outward feel, just have it developed from here. Make sure you're rounding it off here, and then here, and that's your ear. So then with the rest of the face, we're just gonna finish putting in the head here, and clear up your lines here. And then we're gonna add in the neck. So for the neck here, your neck kind of goes back a little bit before it actually comes down. So make sure you're getting in that, you know, slanted line, and then your neck is gonna come down, and it's gonna come down at an angle also. So it's not this, it's at an angle, and it's coming down like that. Okay, and then the back of your neck is going to be coming down from this area, from basically the head, because our necks are really thick. And yeah, it's going to be coming down like that. And then if you want to adjust your neck, some people have thicker necks. You know, I think with men you have like their Adam's apple in about like the top to middle of the neck. So that's also something to keep in mind with the neck shape. And the Adam's apple is just a bump like that, and then it goes back to the smooth neck shape. Okay, and then lastly we're gonna do hair, and hair is just gonna be quick and simple. If you want more elaboration on hair, it's also in my full face tutorial, but you're gonna find a place where the hair comes out and of the hairline and it goes onto the forehead. A lot of people have hair coming down onto their foreheads, so find that place and then you can draw the hair going down onto the forehead, like so. Make sure you draw the hair on the other side of the forehead because it will be seen through because it sticks out a little bit. Then you're gonna draw it here. I'm gonna leave a little bit of space in the front of the forehead. Maybe this person has side bangs or something of the sort. And remember, with hair, always come from the hairline, always do light lines, and do lots of long lines that are defining the shape, like so. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly put in all my lines, just figure out a general shape. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the hair on the back of the head. Remember, the hair isn't right here. It's going up, it's coming off of your head. So, you know, it has volume, sometimes it's curly, it's coming up, and then don't stop the hair here because usually it's not stopped right at the bottom of the head. Usually it's coming down onto the neck a little bit. And then with the hair, you can erase your headline. Right, and then usually you'll have hair coming down from the ear. Remember, there's always hair in this area too. So bring that down there. Yeah, erase the ear line if needed. It's going over your ear line. And then, yeah, remember to put in a little bit of a sideburn. Everyone has hair coming down near the front of their ear, behind the ear too. And yeah, so that's just a simple side profile tutorial, how to get proportions in, how to just get the basic features down. Yeah, that should be everything. Thanks for watching.